Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to TruthWave. I'm your host, Victor. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for attending this sunrise session. Oh, let me turn something off here. Don't like to hear myself seconds behind myself. Thank you for coming and getting your sunrise dose of medicine, because our medicine is the best medicine. Here at TruthWave, you'll learn how to utilize all the energies, the God/universe provided energies. You'll learn to use them, utilize them, instead of being subjected. All right, speaking of that, let's get to our practice. And we call this a practice because these are the three types of energies we utilize in our twice daily meditation. Excuse me for a moment as I had to add a little heat to my studio this AM. All right, so what we do every time we gather, I send out one of these energies. And of course, I'm not going to tell you until after the meditation. After the meditation's over, I'll send it once again, and then I'll do the reveal. So one of these three types of energies on your screen right now is I'm sending one of them. All right. And I call it practice because I believe any kind of meditation is a practice. It's like, well, what's a good thing that you practice? Like playing ping pong. You practice at ping pong, you're bound to get better over time. Darts, anything. Practice math. If you practice math, then you'll invariably get better at it, because some of that's repetition and some of it is awareness of how things work. And that's one of the great things about this energy that's all around us. All right. We have like Father Skies, that celestial earth, that celestial energy that's all around us. Okay. And people are starting to understand this. I believe Nikola Tesla understood that it existed many, 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 many years ago. So for right now, I'm sending one of these energies. So I ask, what's the symbol look like? What's the symbol look like that I'm sending to you? And what's it feel like? And what's it smell like? Hola, Lorena. Welcome. Welcome to the sunrise session. You're right. You're making it twice a day. That's awesome. That is awesome. All right. So I'm sending out this energy, and we will begin the meditation right at the top of the hour in about 7 minutes. So if you're new here, then we start precisely, well, pretty close precisely, right at the top of the hour. So now everyone's trying to get their day started. And also today, I'm still sending this energy to you, by the way. Also today is the Beaver moon, the Beaver full moon. And I was kind of curious. I was like, well, outside of jokes aside, the November full moon is also known as the Beaver moon, a name that comes from Native American and European folklore and traditions. One explanation for the name is that the beavers prepare for winter in November by stocking their food supply and strengthening their dams. Interesting. I don't know if any of you have ever had any experience with beavers, but at one time in my life I did, and they're very interesting creatures. Absolutely the softest things. I couldn't believe whenever I was able to touch one how amazing their fur is. So now I understand. Gives me some understanding on why they were hunted so severely, 100 years ago, 150 years ago. Remarkable creatures, and remarkably destructive as well, but they are what they are. So, all right, so I'm gonna send this energy for a couple more seconds here. So just open yourself, just receive what I'm sending right now. What am I sending to you? What am I sending? What's it feel like? What's it smell like? How does it make you feel? Yeah. All right, let's get over to the meditation real quick. Well, get over to our explanation, I guess you could say. This is a thought form energy meditation. And what that means is I will guide us through all aspects of this meditation. And here are some of the visual cues right here that you'll see. We have 7 nodes, well, actually 6 nodes, but we have the unity consciousness node, which is represented by a large golden translucent sphere that encapsulates all of us. Then we have 3 choice nodes. And we call them choice nodes because typically they're a choice. Right now, Right now, you can decide. You can decide to have joy in your life. You can decide to have peace, truth. Those are choices. Choices you make when you wake up in the morning. Choices, very important choices you make while you're driving. Because if anyone listening to my voice right now is driven anywhere, you know what it's like driving with other humans. We can be quite interesting to drive with. And I think that's one of the biggest lessons. I have told a story on here before, but I'll tell it again real quick. I told a very good friend of mine at one time, I said, because he would always get so upset driving anywhere. And I said to him, I said, well, look at it this way. Next time you get upset while you're driving. Wow. Excuse me for a second. It sounds like I'm speaking over my my music here. There we go. It just got a little bit loud for me. All right. I told my friend, I said, next time you get in your vehicle and you start driving and somebody cuts you off, just let it go. And he's like, oh man, I don't know if I can do that. I was like, yeah, you can. It's your choice. You're in charge of your reaction to any given situation. And he started thinking about it, and I guess it just resonated at the right time. So he was picking up one of his daughters at the airport, I think 3 weeks after we had that conversation. And during the drive home, she was kind of freaked out. And when they got home, she kind of looked at him and said, where's my dad and what did you do with him? Because she was so used. She was literally raised with him being a complete pill while he was driving. He would get so upset by the time he got to any destination. And all he had to do is just realize that, hey, I'm gonna send that person love, send them peace. And as you do this more and you get more in tune with yourself and your reactions, your reactions, it brings a complete change over your entire life. It changes all your interactions. Just that one thing alone probably helped him in so many ways, because it's like, hey, if I can control the way I react whilst I'm driving, well, look, I can control the way I react to meetings at work, by the way I interact with people at the grocery store, and so on. And it just spreads, because if I run into him and have a great, pleasant experience, I'm more likely to leave that experience and go spread that experience. And as far as I'm concerned, that's a great thing in my book. Is spreading positivity. Because we've gotten so used, that's one of the downsides of the internet. We've gotten so used to being such dickheads to each other that it's crazy. All right. Because that anonymity, the keyboard warriorness of the internet. And the thing is, I think it's just being nice. Be nice where you can. It's like, that's kind of my philosophy. If you can be nice to someone, be that way. So also joy and peace. Joy, we do this part in the meditation. I ask everyone to put a smile on their face, stretch their mouth to their ears. And right when you put a smile on your face, guess what happens? Endorphins, it's some kind of physiological change. When you smile, you almost immediately feel better. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Had a banana earlier and it was lingering. Regardless. All right, so we have the power nodes too. We have Father Sky. That's that celestial energy that's all around us right now. It's all around us. Then we have Mother Gaia as the grounded earth energy. Mother Gaia is the womb of our planet, the life giver of our entire planet. And then we have love. Love is considered a power node. It's kind of a hybrid, but love never dies. Love is the most powerful force in the universe, which is awesome. All right, let's get over to our meditation room and let's get comfortable. Let's get our eyes closed. Get in your spot. Lorena, I'm going to keep you on Mother Gaia. And I don't know if Angelique will be here or not, but that's okay. All right, it's that time. You're going to hear a loud sound as I clear our energy. And then I'll put up protection. Archangel Michael and Spirit Guides, please put a sphere of love and light around each and every one of us, and only let that which serves our higher good enter. So it is. Once again, we find ourselves floating in complete bliss. We're not hungry. We're not cold. We're the perfect temperature. Nothing on our mind. We're completely present in this experience. Now look down below you. Look down and you'll see our beautiful planet below you. Our planet has this green sheen, a green covering of energy. You recognize that energy as our previous intention from 12 hours ago. Our intention of love, of peace, of joy for this wonderful planet and everyone that resides here. Now bring your gaze up from the planet's surface and you'll see a golden pyramid with a diamond cap on the top. Now look around. Look around. You'll see that we're completely enclosed in this golden translucent sphere, our unity consciousness. Now bring your gaze down to just above our golden pyramid. See this in your mind's eye. Make this a very beautiful, inviting scene, a place that you love to visit. And above our golden pyramid, you'll see Father Sky Node floating there. At each of the horizontal points on our pyramid, our three-sided pyramid, you'll see peace, you'll see the joy node, and the truth node. Now look down on the planet's surface, you'll see Mother Gaia node with her feet firmly planted in the soil. Now bring your gaze to the center of our golden pyramid. There you'll see the love node. Now look in your light body. Look down in your light body, in your heart space, right there where your heart resides. You'll see a bright white spark of energy. Energy that is about to be fed as we connect to one another in the nodes. Now let's go ahead and reach out to everyone here. Just reach out energetically. Just make your intention to connect, and you will. Just reach out right now and imagine us standing in a big circle, holding hands in a big circle. And you start to feel the energy come in through your right hand and swirl around in your body and exit your left. Look at all the faces in this circle. Just imagine all these faces, these smiling faces. If you don't have a smile on your face right now, put one on there now. Stretch your mouth to your ears. And immediately you begin to feel joy. Now let's take 3 nice deep breaths to facilitate our energy entering our body. Very good. Now look back down in your heart space. Look down and you see what was once a small spark is now a very large ball of energy, slowly spinning to the right, but growing larger and larger each second. Larger and larger as our bodies are filled with this wonderful, connective, unifying energy. This ball of energy is up to our shoulders and down to our knees. At this time, a transparent tube grows out of your back, and it grows out until it pierces the unity consciousness sphere that's all around us. And through this tube, you see this beautiful healing, cleansing light pushing dark green muck and gunk that represents anything holding you back, anything not serving your higher or lower good. Just let it be released right now. Let this healing white light just push anything, any dis-ease in your body, any fear, any anxiety, any doubt. Just let it flow. Just let it flow out of that tube. And you see that dark green muck and gunk flowing down the tube and exiting and collecting on the other side of our unity consciousness sphere. And now your body is completely encapsulated. It's completely full of this healing, cleansing light from your fingertips to your toes, to the top of your head. This wonderful healing light is coming through. Just be present. Feel it flowing through your body. And see this tube growing out of your back, growing clearer and clearer as each second passes. And now it's running completely clear. Everything's been pushed out of the tube. Go ahead and collapse that tube. Now turn and look at that glob of muck and gunk. See it break into a fine mist of a billion pieces, billions and billions of pieces. And see it shoot off away from everyone. See it shoot off away from us into infinity, never to infect any of us again. Now come back to your light body. Come back to our circle of hands. You can no longer see any faces. All you see are outlines of energy all around us. Beautiful, cleansing, healing, pure light. Very good. Now let's go connect to our nodes. If you're new here and don't resonate with a node yet, simply push your intention. Push your positive intention when asked. For those of you on a node, let's connect to them all together. And even if you're just participating, you can connect to the nodes. You simply will not push that energy when asked. I'm connecting to the Unity Consciousness node right now. Please do this with me. I'm connecting to Father Sky, Mother Gaia, love, peace, truth, and joy. You may feel an increase in the energy right now. I certainly did. You may feel this energy in your hands, in your face, down your spine, in your legs, in your chest. Very good. Now we're all fully connected and connected to all the nodes. And of course, if you're on a specific node like I am on Unity Consciousness, that is the energy that I'm sending along with my personal intention. Now let's begin pushing our energy into the Golden Pyramid. As we do this, you'll see the Diamond Pyramid at the top grow ever brighter and brighter blue. You can see it through your closed eyes. This diamond growing brighter and brighter blue. Yes. On the count of pulse, we'll send out our first wave for this session. 1, 2, deep breath. Pulse. See this magnificent wave of energy, this truth wave of love, peace, and joy flow down from the Golden Pyramid, fully encapsulating those on Mother Gaia node. And this energy spreads in every direction, this wave, every direction down the northern hemisphere, overtaking our previous energy from previous sessions, overtaking the green energy and pulling it into the blue, pulling this excess energy in and adding to itself. Our energy is never wasted. And now this wave is coming down the equator, past the equator, and down the southern hemisphere. And it's now crossing over itself at the South Pole. Now it's working its way back up. Our planet is now covered with our beautiful intention once again. Renewed for another 12 hours or until we come back and recharge this wonderful event. Now this wave of love, peace, and joy, of unity, of calm is coming up to the feet of Mother Gaia node, where I ask Lorena and all those on this node to send this excess energy back up to the Golden Pyramid above. Very good. Now let's quickly reconnect. Let's get in our hand circle. Reconnect with everyone. Just reaffirm our connections. And just reach out to all the nodes again. Wow. Let's begin pushing our intention once again, both node intention and personal intention, into the Golden Pyramid. And see that diamond at the top grow ever brighter blue, just brighter and brighter blue. As we push our energy, we charge that diamond. Those on the love node wrap up all this energy we're sending to the golden pyramid. They wrap it up in love and then push it up into the diamond pyramid. Yes. On the count of pulse, we'll send our second wave. 1, 2, pulse. From the feet of Mother Gaia node and spreading in every direction down the top of our planet from the North Pole. This beautiful truth wave of energy, of intention, of love, of peace, of joy is flowing down and covering once again, blanketing the Northern Hemisphere. Just know in your hearts and minds, my friends, that thousands of our fellow beings, thousands of them, are finding this, having an experience right now, experiencing joy, perhaps for the first time ever, finding love, finding peace, finding a reason to be unifying with another person. And now this wave is going down past the equator and covering the southern hemisphere, crossing over itself on the South Pole and beginning to work its way back up. And once again, know that thousands, every time a wave goes or passes over our fellow humans, thousands of them find this energy that we make freely available. We simply don't push it on them. We simply just set the environment for people to find this. Set positive intention around us instead of the negativity that we all experience every day. Beautiful. And now this wave's coming up past the equator and reaching the feet of Mother Gaia node once again. I asked Lorena and those on this node to push this energy up into the golden pyramid for our third and final wave of this session. Let's get in our hand circle once again and connect to one another. See all of these beautiful beings all around us. Their light bodies. We're seeing each other, experiencing each other in the most intimate of ways. Very good. Now let's reconnect to all the nodes. I will say them. Connect to Unity Consciousness node. Connect to Father Sky. Connect to Mother Gaia. Connect to love. Connect to peace. Connect to truth. Connect to joy. Very good. Let's begin pushing our intention into the golden pyramid. Very good. And see that diamond at the top growing ever brighter and brighter blue. Yes. Let's push our nodal and personal intention. On the count of pulse. 1, 2, pulse. See this beautiful blue wave in your mind's eye. This beautiful event that you've built. See this wave flow down, engulf Mother Gaia node and those on that node, and then begin spreading in every direction, benefiting all the beings on our planet, all the flora and fauna. This beautiful, pure intention can only do one thing. It can only help increase the vibration of our planet. Now this wave is flowing down past the equator, and you see that it's leaving a pixie dust trail, a blue trail of energy that will linger for the next 12 hours or until we come and renew it once again. And now this wave is coming down and crossing over itself on the southern hemisphere. Now our planet is fully engulfed once again, safe in our loving embrace of intention. Now this wave's coming up past the equator, this beautiful blue truth wave of love, peace, and joy is coming up to the feet of Mother Gaia node once again. I ask Lorena and those on this node to store some of this excess energy in your sacral chakra, in your belly, your tummy, for your personal use later. And then I ask that you send the rest of this excess energy up to the node holders and participants above, so that they may do the same. Very good. Now let's cross our arms, put our arms across our chest. Give ourselves a nice embrace. Your hands should be on your shoulders. Just give yourself a nice loving embrace. Nice selfful embrace. Give yourself a moment to love on yourself. There's nothing wrong with giving yourself love. Very good. Now repeat after me aloud. I am love. I am peace. I am joy. I am truth. I am unity. I am. So it is. Now let's take 3 nice deep breaths in through our nose, out through our mouth. And on our third exhale, we'll release this wonderful grasp, this wonderful embrace that we're currently experiencing. Release. Now let's go back to our hand circle and just release the hands that you're holding on to right now. Just release. Let's just gently pull our energy back from our friends here and from the nodes. Just gently pull it back. Some of it will remain with our friends. Some of it will remain on the nodes. It's perfectly fine. Just gently pull back the energy that wants to return. There we go. Give your toes and fingers a wiggle. Just wiggle your fingers and toes as we're about to come back. Very good. Very good. Just gently pull your energy back. And when you're ready, open your eyes and return. Wow. Okay, so this is 2 in a row. Somebody's really lighting us up, and maybe it's just we're hitting that certain level of people that's getting here, because that was amazing. Wow. I'm gonna have to say that was, compared to last night, our sunset session. Last night was probably a top 5 experience. Okay, and I would say this one was definitely close. I would say this is a top 10 for sure. That was amazing, you guys. Freaking crushing it. Learning. That's awesome. See what this practice does? All right. So the energy I sent earlier was bang, unity consciousness. That's the energy I sent earlier. So if you got it right, hey, well done. And if you didn't, hey, keep trying, and you'll find that you will begin to get these more often and more often. In other words, if you're not getting any of them, then it'll take some time. And you can ask some of the people that have been here a long time, oh, how long did it take you? Well, it just takes time. This is like a practice. It's going to take some time unless you were just one of those people that get it immediately. You know, there's multiple ways to start developing your energy. You can rub your hands together. And if you don't know this, then just reach out to me on one of the platforms and I'll give you some more details. But you can make a chi ball by running your hands together. Well done, Serena. The bath crew got it. That's awesome. Is that your second one in a row? I think it is. That's awesome. But you can rub your hands together like this vigorously and then pull them apart, and you can start to begin to feel your energy right there pushing against your other hand. That's one way. That's one method to develop it. I did it via meditation and really focusing on energy. And also I was working with a Reiki master when I started my journey. And I had a Reiki master in my life, and that's the person that helped me start getting in touch with my energy. And then on my first visit to Sedona, Arizona, back in 2016, I got wiped out. I got wiped out by that awesome Sedona energy, which no longer wipes me out, by the way. But that's where I had my first experience and realized that energy is real, and learning how to interact first and then to utilize. So, all right. So well done for those of you that got this. And thank you all so much for being here. I'm sending love, peace, and joy to each and every one of you. And until tonight, namaste, my friends.